Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for another episode of Overkill Trading. We're starting today off here with a perfect trade setup. I've showed this one on the channel a few times, but I want to point it out again because I really want you guys to understand the strategy behind what we're looking at in these charts with the technical analysis and understand why we do these videos and why we constantly are scanning our watch lists once a week. Okay, we got two watch lists that we do here on the channel, the purple list and the orange list. The purple list is our looking to buy list. The orange list is our altcoin watch list. So that's the low market cap altcoins and penny stocks that we keep an eye on. So we just did that one Wednesday. That'll be next Wednesday. So Wednesday's the low cap stuff, and today, Saturday, today is the 24th of February. That is the looking to buy list. So the looking to buy list also has what I'm holding in my portfolio at the moment as well in it. And we're going to scan through all these charts. Plus, we're going to go ahead and get some chart requests over here from the Discord as well, from our members. So one announcement I wanted to make really quick. You guys keep asking me about the trading indicators. So I have actually created a template now that you guys can get access to. So that's going to be over here in the Discord. Okay, you can come down here to the trading indicator. You come over here. It does cost money, okay, but the cost has gone down significantly. So $300 will get you this whole loadout. You guys will get the EMAs. You guys will get everything you see on my chart. You'll get the red dots, the green dots, the stochastic. It's going to look exactly like this once you go through and purchase and download it. Okay, so once you go through this, you'll come over here to this page. You simply just click this button. So the only requirement needed for this is to have a TradingView account. So TradingView is this, right? TradingView.com. You have to go over there and you have to sign up for a paid account. It's like, I think it's like $15 a month or something like that. And again, once you click this button, boom, it's going to load right into your chart. You're going to see everything that I see: the volume, the volume average, right? The stochastic, red dots, green dots, the candles, the EMAs, right? Our blue lines. Okay, and all you have to do is click save. So up here in the right hand corner, you just click save. So that is how you get the trading indicator for those of you who were wondering, and that's how you get started. So with that being said, I'm going to exit out of this. And we're going to dive into some charts here today, folks. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Sending blessings your way. You guys saw quite a few trades pop off this week, and it's been a great week. It's been an absolutely great week for the Overkill portfolio, and that PNG trade was huge. If you guys missed that, okay, there's going to be more. Don't worry about it. Okay, there's going to be plenty more of those trades. I cashed out with about a 337% gainer on that. Let's actually take a look at PNG. I'll come back to INJ here in just a second, but that was a massive candle there. Okay, we were entering right in this area. Okay, right when we pulled back into our 50, you got the green dot right there. Yes, we got a red dot on the chart, but the red dot doesn't always mean sell, folks. When you get the green dot, we're playing a support level. So our support level, and you guys can go see the video. You guys can watch the video. I said this is a perfect trade setup. Okay, I dropped it literally probably about 4 hours before this thing did the rippity dippity. Okay, that was a 330% racker. Okay, and honestly, it could keep going. Like there's potential, but I cashed out with 337%. Shout out to everybody who capitalized on that one, and that was massive. So, right, I didn't want to break rule number 5. I was up 337%. The dollar amount was, I think I made about $35,000 to $40,000 off of that trade right there. So I am just grateful. All the glory to God on that, man. Like we're doing something special here, folks. We are a community that I believe God has some things in store for us. So I appreciate each and every one of you. We're growing like crazy right now. I mean, we had a ton of people join the server over the last week, and I'm just so grateful. And again, this channel is not about me at all. It's about all of us together, working together. Okay, all of us working together as a unit. I would have never known about PNG if it was not for this channel, if it was not for somebody requesting it over here inside of the chart request. Right, so I'll look at the charts all day, and the contribution you guys put into the channel does matter. So you giving your opinion, you scanning stocks, you trying to find names, you calling out these charts, right? We're going to hit all these chart requests today, just like we do in every video. It all matters, folks. It all matters. Again, this channel is about the community, not any one individual, not me, not you, not anything. Okay, it's way better to win when you got people around you. Okay, and I'm just so grateful for the Overkill Army and the Spartans, the recruits, the generals, everybody over there in the Discord. So shout out to everybody. Let's keep this thing going, folks. We're just getting started. Okay, we're just warming up here, folks. So let's go ahead and dive in. Again, perfect setup here on INJ. This was a beautiful pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks into the 50 week. Okay, where was the stochastic RSI? The stochastic RSI tells us when we are overbought and when we are oversold. So when we are oversold, we want to be looking to purchase, okay? When that light blue line is down here on the bottom, okay? And then the green dot is our signals that, yes, we're going higher, okay? But where we want to identify where we want to buy and sell is based on really the stochastic. It's a number of things, but the stochastic is one of the most important, okay? When that blue line is down there at 0, and when I say 0, I mean the 0 line right here. You guys could see the numbers up here, okay? When it's up at 100, at that white dotted line, which is something I've actually added in recently, that is when we want to take profits there on the weekly. Okay, that's up there at 100. Okay, boom. From here to here, we're taking profits. Okay, from there to there, that wasn't a small move, folks. That was a cash out on that candle right there. We probably would have took profit. That's 174%. 174% trade. If you put in $10,000 right here, you're making $17,000 back to the top. You now have $37,000 or $27,000 after putting in a $10,000 investment, or $1,000 would be close to $3,000 off of that trade. Okay, wonderful. Let's take profits and let's go find the next trade, because these trade setups happen all the time, folks. They're constantly going on. There's a time to buy and there's a time to sell. Okay, and we have a thing over here in the Discord called the cheat sheet. If you're not in the Discord, you can join for free. You don't have to be a paid member to get access just to the resources, right? We got a free trading course here. You can get the trading indicator, the cheat sheet, our trading rules, the trading apps. Again, here's that trading view link too. I talked about at the beginning. If you don't have a trading view account, you can just literally come here, click this link and start your account. And then yes, we have a paid membership as well that you can get access to the Spartan area, which comes with all the resources, all the signals, right? We call out all the red and green dots over here. We called this one out on AVE yesterday. Okay, 82 is the stop on AVE. That's a nice signal there. Looking to turn, looking to reverse there. Again, price action coming up here, folks. And we got a green dot confirmation on that. That's on the looking to buy list. We'll dive into that chart here in just a second. But you don't have to pay to get into the Discord. You have to pay to get all the perks of the Discord, which is right here, all the details, okay, right here in the club membership. So I encourage you to join, folks. We're growing every day, and it's amazing to see. So INJ, again, that was a perfect trade setup, okay, up above our 50-week moving average. If you guys don't know, that light blue line, this is one of the most important indicators as well. I would actually say this is the most important indicator. If I were to pick one indicator and have to just trade with one, if I had to choose one of these things, okay, I'm talking about the red dots, the green dots, the stochastic, everything. Okay, I would choose the 50 EMA. Okay, take everything away and I'll trade with the 50 EMA. Why? Okay, the 50 EMA tells me the direction. So if you come back over here to the cheat sheet, right? I'm paying attention to this line right here. This is the mean. This is the average, right? You guys all learned what a mean was back in elementary school, hopefully. That's where I learned it. Okay, I think it was like 6th grade. The average price. So what the 50 EMA is the average. Think about it. We trade a weekly chart, right? That's one of our rules. We only trade based off the weekly. We're not day traders. We're not flashing big Lambos on Instagram so you come buy my day trading course. We're not doing that shit. Okay? We're building generational wealth for our friends and our families. Okay? That's the goal. Okay? Our trades are based on months, not days, not seconds. Okay? They're based on months. So again, the weekly chart is the most important chart. And we use that chart because it has the most data. Right? Each one of these bars is 1 week's worth of data. Okay? If you get in here to the daily chart, 7 of these equals 1 week. So 7 of these added up equals 1 week. Okay? So I just look at the week and I just want to see where the big boy data is. I'm trying to catch the 100 to 300% moves. I'm not trying to get 1 or 2% every day. That's just, I don't have the time or the patience or the heart for that. Okay? I've tried it before, folks, and I've lost money. Okay, the strategy that has made me money over time is this weekly strategy that I talk about on this channel. And again, everyone's different. Okay, but here, day trading is not encouraged. Okay, we have a specific set of trading rules. We only trade the weekly chart. We only trade assets that are trending above the 50 week. So again, we want to make the trades above it. Okay, we don't want to trade when it's down below the 50 week because the trend is down. As traders, we got to trade with the trend. Okay, and we know that the trend is up when we are up above that mean, up above that price. Okay, and again, the cheat sheet over here tells you, okay, up above it. We want to buy the breakouts above it and the pullbacks into it. It says right here, you want to buy before the mania. Okay, so it breaks out above the mean, right? This was not a short period of time, guys. This was not a short period of time. This was from November of 2021 all the way over here to January of 2023. So that's about a 2-year period. So bear markets normally last about a year to 2 years. And then bull runs will last anywhere from 2 to 4 on average. Okay, so these things move in cycles, okay? And the cycles are not based on days, they're based on years. Okay? That's it. Okay, that's macro investing in a nutshell. So again, we only want to buy assets that trend above the 50 weeks. So there was the breakout. There was the breakout above the mean, breakout above the blue price, or the blue line. Okay, here was a pullback into it there. You could have bought there at 5. Okay, you could have bought there again at 6. Okay, there was the pullback into it. The price was really close to the 50. That would have been a perfect entry. This was like bet your 401k, sell the house, go live in a car for a little bit, and then take your profits. Okay, this thing went from 5 all the way up to around 50. So that was a 10x, an absolute 10x on INJ here. Okay, I don't know why that doesn't say 10, but 5 to 50 is a 10x. $5 to $50 is a 10x. So a 10x trade is $1,000 into $10,000, 10,000 into 100,000, 100,000 into $1 million. Okay, you only have to get 3 or 4 10x's in a row to make $1 million. So, and again, like folks, I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, this is just stuff I've learned all the time, and I love to share and talk about with people. And I love being around people who understand it and understand and see the language as well. Okay, I've learned just as much from you guys over here in the Discord than you guys have learned from me. I can guarantee you that. Okay, you guys help me every day, and you guys are what keeps this channel going. So shout out to the Spartan Army, baby. Let's get it. Okay, so INJ, what I'm looking at here on INJ, this is on the looking to buy list. That stochastic is back down there below 10. So all we're missing is the green dot. This is a bull flag, right? If you guys don't know what a bull flag is, I'm actually going to look this up because I've talked about this multiple times on the channel. So what I'm going to do, okay, this is a good example right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to copy this and I'm going to drop it over here in our cheat sheet playlist here. See if that's not going to work. Oh, yep, there it is. Bang. So there's the bull flag. Let me label it. Bull flag. There we go. I'm going to drop that over there. I'll figure that stuff out later. But a bull flag, right, is a big run-up. All right, a big run-up. Think of this as the pole, right? Here's the pole of the flag. Okay, it has this massive run-up. This is liquidity getting put into the asset. This is money coming into the asset. Millionaire, billionaire, whatever. Okay, someone with a lot of money. Okay, this kind of volume is big boy money. Okay, this is like institutional investors, right? We're retail. I mean, we're trading with tens of thousands. Maybe you guys got hundreds of thousands. I mean, we'll get there eventually. But right, there's hedge funds that have billions, trillions. I think about BlackRock. Okay, think about BlackRock. They have trillions. They have control of trillions of dollars. Okay, so when they buy, the price has a little different reaction to when we buy. So what BlackRock and those guys want to do is they want to sell it to us when we're, you know what I'm saying, when we're really excited. When the media's talking about it, when Twitter's talking about it, when Nancy Pelosi's talking about it, when Jim Cramer's talking about it, right? Everybody's screaming buy, just like the last bull run we had, right? Over here. Okay, look at Bitcoin here. Okay, the last bull run up at 70K. You guys were around your Thanksgiving dinner tables telling your family to buy and stuff, right? You were munching on some turkey saying, "Hey, Bitcoin's going to the moon up here." Okay, we were in the delusion phase at that point, and we called that out. Okay, if you guys have been around for a while, you guys know we called the top. We called this top right here. Okay, and it was pretty clear to see too because we were looking at our monthly as well, and the monthly chart's actually the most accurate. Okay, this is the most accurate. The weekly's about a step down, but you could see this thing has called the bottom on Bitcoin 2 times. Okay, we called the bottom right here in 2023 at 18K. 18K, you got the signal from the monthly there. Okay, and here was the top right up here at 69, 69.70, whatever we hit. I think we topped out at 69. Okay, we topped out, we pulled back a little bit, and then we topped out again, and then that was the 1.5, 2-year bear market that we just had on Bitcoin, just like we had over here on the last top. So again, these markets move in cycles, guys. Cycles. Up, down, up, down, up, down, okay? And our job as traders is to capitalize on the waves. We want to buy the bottom of the wave. Okay, we don't want to buy up here with retail when they're just doing it because Jim Cramer's telling them to do it, or their favorite Twitter influencers telling them to do it. Because a lot of those guys, they'll just pump coins on you and then they'll dump it. Okay, and I have no intentions of doing that, folks. I have no intentions of doing that. I am fully transparent with my portfolio and when I buy and when I sell. Okay, I just added a tab for that, so I'm actually going to start posting the prices I'm getting in at so you guys know. But I'm always telling you guys what I'm holding and what I'm looking to buy on these videos on Saturday. Okay, but again, I am not a financial advisor. Like, you guys got to read this disclaimer before you consume any of this content on this channel. This is education and entertainment purposes only. Okay, just because I buy something, don't go buy it. Just because I sell something, don't sell it. Okay, we're all different. Okay, we all got different instincts and stuff, and you guys need to learn how to trade off your instincts and not on emotion. Okay, so if you guys have questions about any of this stuff, I'm always free. I'm always over here at Overkill at overkillinvesting.club. The email's right over here. Okay, make sure you guys read the server rules when you're in here, just to know who the admin are, who the members are, you know, who the recruits are, and you know, just the house rules and things like that. So again, this indicator is super accurate. Okay, especially on the monthly. Okay, the shorter the time frame you get, though, the less accurate it is. Okay, so if you go to the 15-minute, it's just not as accurate, right? It's not as accurate. So that's why we just stick to the weekly, folks. We're not day traders. We never will be day traders. We're gonna take our 100 to 3, 4, 500% trades and be on our way. You guys can sit at your desk for day traders could sit at their desks for 8 hours a day and look at the screen if they want to. Okay, I'm checking in for an hour or 2 hours every week with you guys on videos and scanning watch lists. Okay, this is what we do, folks. This is what we do. Show up to blow up. Let's get it. Okay, so let's get through this list and then we'll jump into the chart requests. If you guys got anything, drop it in the comment section. Okay, I read all the comments on all these videos. I'd love to see who's watching in the Discord and who's stopping by. Love the support, folks. I'm loving where this community's going, and we're going to the freaking moon. Okay, we're gonna make it to Mars before Dogecoin does. You know what I'm saying? So BTC on the weekly, okay? This thing has been moving up, okay? And the stochastic isn't quite close to 100 yet, but I think we're probably a couple more weeks of up, and then I think we'll consolidate a little bit up there. I think we're due for a pullback, so I think we could top out around 60, okay? 60K is that's going to be my target for a pullback. I think we could push up to that. Definitely possible with where we're at on the stochastic, but once we hit 100 on this, on the stochastic, I'd be looking to take my BTC off the table. There's some other names that are not as close to the 100 on the stochastic. As you can see, like on comp right here, we're sitting at about 50. So we're at the middle of the range right now. We got the signal on this last week, so you can see this thing breaking out here, or trying to at least. Wow, that thing's up to 67 this week and still moving. So you got some volume coming in here on the daily too. That's big volume right there as well. So they're pumping this thing up. It's looking good. I'm a holder of comp. If it's in I only own 4 names right now. I cashed out my PNG. I dropped the video, but I literally cashed out for a 337% gain. I rolled all of that into XLM. So I'm playing XLM right now, just off the green dot this week. It's given us a double bottom, so I think this thing's going to continue up. Where it's going to hit, I have no idea. But I'm looking at the monthly chart here as well. We're getting a red there, but we're stuck in this range. So the true range right now for support is down here at like 10 cents. And I've known that all this time. And again, stochastic was down here on the floor. Okay, green dot this week looks like a great place to enter to me. Okay, with a stop loss at 10 cents, you're risking about 10%. You're always going to have to risk something. Okay, the more risky the trade, the higher the reward. But the less risk, normally, it's not going to, I mean, who knows what XLM could do? I don't. All I know is there's a stop loss at 10% or 10 cents, and we got a green dot. That is a buy signal right there. So we want to buy the week of or the week before the green dot. If you start getting good at this, you can identify when the green dot's coming before. For example, we got a green doji candle right here. Okay, this doji, guys, this is a bullish indication. If we pull back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row, and then we get a bullish, right? A bullish, what do they call this? A doji? Okay, that's buyers stepping in and taking control. That's buyers stepping in and taking control. So I identified this last week. And again, we got the green dot this week, and the stochastics down here at 20, 20, what is that, 21? So again, I'll look to sell my XLM position when it comes back up here to 100, because you could see the stochastic correlates with the top of the wave. Okay, stochastic correlates with the top of the wave. We're trading the waves, buying the bottoms, selling the tops. That's it. That's the strategy, folks. It's not rocket science. Okay, not rocket science at all. Okay, nice signal there on XLM. Again, I'm a holder. Link looks interesting here. Okay, that's a doji as well. So we'll see how this thing performs. What I'm looking at here is a daily chart. Okay, and what I like about the daily chart is the stochastic is on the bottom here. So that tells me we're getting close to a bottom here. I think this run's going to continue. I think this chart is extremely bullish. Okay, so I'm just going to continue to hold the name. But if we have a big pump up, like 30, 40%, I don't know, maybe $30, I'd probably look to take some off the table, because at that point, I think the stochastic would be closer to 100. So again, just watching the stochastic right now, we're sitting right here. Okay, next week's going to be the tell on Link, but I like how this thing's rounding. Okay, I like how it's coming down. It's actually coming down into the 50 EMA on the daily chart. So that's the 50-day average. The last 50-day average it's coming into, okay, which is 17, which is not a bad place to take an entry. Some people on the channel like to look at the daily chart. I take a peek at it. Okay, my favorites are the daily, the weekly, and the monthly. Okay, I'll pay attention. This is not a bad place to add if you're long on Link. Okay, but the weekly is just it's playing a little game here with us or something. Okay, and it's still above the 9 EMA. So again, I'm a holder of Link as well. So here's this list here is the looking to buy names. So these are like names on our watch list we're looking for entries on. We're looking for buys close to that 50-week moving average. So this is Carvana. Great earnings. They reported earnings. They killed it. Okay, they were up 32%. So we were entering on this one right around here at 40. That was our stop loss. Okay, why? Why was that our stop loss? Because we were right there into the 50, and we were just using the bottom of the last red candle. Okay, the bottom of the last red candle. Boom, there was the entry. Okay, this thing went from 40 all the way up to 75. That's a great trade. That's a 70% trade or something like that. Okay, nice trade there on Carvana, but I would not be looking to enter now. I'd be looking more on the profit taken side on the run up over the next couple weeks. If you could sell it at 93, that'd be a good spot, because we are coming into that 200 week moving average. The 200 week moving average, the large blue line. Okay, this dark blue line up here, that's the 200 weeks. So think about it. 200 weeks is about 4 years. So that's the 4-year average. Okay, and I don't know what happened to Carvana, like I said before. It was at $400. It dipped all the way to $3. That was an insane dip there. I really wish I would have known about Carvana back in, what was this, December of 2022? Just got absolutely annihilated. Okay, but again, the stochastic is now over that white line. So in my opinion, you missed the trade on this one. But whoever capitalized on that, congratulations. Ray is one I wanted to talk about today. Ray is a Solana ecosystem token, and this one is setting up very nicely. So I'm actually going to rank these right now. Ray is my #1 pick, but we've only looked at 2 names. Carvana, I'm moving down the list. I guess I could keep it right there because I've already watched it. But I'm going to rank these as we go today for entries. Okay, so 76 is my, you could call it 86. Okay, I'd be looking to enter here on Ray. This is a Solana ecosystem token, a good way to play Solana, but the market cap of it is tiny. Okay, if you come over here to the Discord, you can actually research tokens as well when you're a member. So if you type in /info, okay, it's all you got to do. Type in /info and then type in the ticker, RAY. Okay, this is Radium. Okay, and you can look up the market cap. So it's a $255 million market cap. It tells you what it does. Okay, it tells you how much it's up on the year, up on the month, up on the day. It tells you the circulating supply, the volume, everything you need to know about the coin or the stock you're looking up. You can look up right over here again, just typing /info inside of the research tab inside the Discord there. So this is a great project. Okay, and we had a massive flush out. So again, everyone was buying it up here at $20. It got absolutely annihilated. So what are we doing now? I talked about at the beginning of the video. What are we doing now? Okay, we're putting in a bull flag. Okay, this is the flag, and here's the, this is the pole, and this is the flag. Okay, so this thing's going to get a bounce eventually. We've gone down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks in a row now, and that's a big bull hammer right there. Where's the stochastic, folks? Stochastic is close to 0. Okay, it'll probably be at 0 when we get the open of the candle. So these candles open and close on Sundays at 7 p.m. New York time. 7 p.m. New York time, we get a new candle. So everything moves when we get a new candle. This is a lagging indicator. A lagging indicator, meaning it lags a little bit. Okay? So with that being said, okay, this thing's going to be at 0. And this had a big old dip. Okay? I love the big dips. Okay? You guys saw me call out in the video when you guys watched the PNG video. This is the candle we bought on right here. Okay? That is a bull hammer. A bull hammer, meaning they shove it down. This was like a 20% dip. 20% dip, and then they suck it right back up. So what they're doing right there is they're stuffing out all the stop losses. All the people who had stop losses set, right? They flush them down, and then they suck it right back up. Boom. That was our signal. That's what I called out. I'm like, hey, PNG is going to rip. Here's the stop loss, and you guys saw what happened. I mean, we absolutely freaking annihilated that trade. Okay? We absolutely freaking killed that trade. Like, that was on point. Okay, that was just the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. I didn't think it was going to happen that fast. I dropped that video at I think it was like 9 a.m. in the morning. And it was at 8 cents when I dropped it. The video literally says 8 cents. It was like a 0.85. Folks, I don't know if we got some whales in the channel or something now that are watching, but that was a massive move. 337% in about, I want to say 24 hours. But what I'm paying attention to is that bull hammer candle, right? Again, this is a very bullish indication. It's like the doji candle. It's almost just as good as the doji candle, because what this tells you is that there's buyers waiting to buy at a cheaper price, right? They're waiting to buy at a cheaper price. They want to buy a dip. So when the dip gets bought up really quickly like that, boom, that is our indication, folks. Okay, and you're getting that on Ray here on the weekly. Okay, so right now the stop loss is 86. We can't really say what a stop loss is. I'd say the true one is probably down there at 70, but we can't really identify the stop loss until we get the green dot. So personally, I may look to add to Ray this week. Okay, just because of where the stochastic is and that we're getting a bull hammer here, and that's a nice daily candle as well. So this is an easy way to play Solana, in my opinion. Okay, so we'll see where this thing sits, okay? We'll keep you guys updated. If I make a trade, I'll let you guys know over there in the cord. Carvana we covered. AKT, again, this is up in profit taking territory for me. I mean, this probably has a little more juice on it. Okay, it'll probably keep going here. Just continue to move your stop loss up there to the bottom of the weekly candles. I'd be in here playing the daily on AKT. Okay, because this thing's just mooning. I think this one's on the CRO ecosystem. But what I want to do is I want to buy a pullback like we got here. Okay, this was where I wanted to buy. That was my opportunity at 87 cents. Things at $4 now. That's a 500% trade if you were holding throughout that whole period of time. That was prime time. That was a prime time pullback right there, folks. Like, that's another one. Sell the house, live in a car, and just take your profits and then buy a mansion. Okay, that was a perfect setup, and I missed it. I didn't know about AKT until someone called it out in the Discord. But that's perfect trade number 2 on the day. Like, that's a beautiful setup here. And I think that's what's going to happen here with Ray here in the next couple of weeks. So it looks like a very similar, right, breakout over the 50. Pull back. Okay, we're bouncing green dot above the blue line. Green dot above the blue line. There's our signal. Rip. Come on now. Okay, here's Clay. Clay's doing a little dance here. Okay, this one just doesn't know. This one's on the fence, but it's bullish to me. I mean, we're sitting right on the 50, so we're just consolidating right here on Clay. I'm going to actually move this one up here to number 2 so far. And I got a stop loss at 20 cents on this. So you're risking a little over 10% right now. Okay, my true stop is actually probably down here. Okay, but, I mean, it's a pretty easy one to play on the daily. You just bang. 21 cents, you're risking, yeah, that's about 10% to the downside. Okay, I forget the market cap of this one. Yeah, less than $1 billion. So that's pretty good. And this one has something to do with the Bitcoin blockchain, I believe. I believe it's a project built on the Bitcoin blockchain. So they're about the metaverse, GameFi, and the creator economy. It is the dominant blockchain platform in South Korea and is undergoing global business expansion from its international base in Singapore. So Singapore is in China, if I'm not mistaken. But I like clay, folks. I like it. That's going to be number 2 so far. We got the green dot here, and you got the wave rounded here. Yeah, we're not at 0, but we're kind of, you can see the wave starting to point up here. So as long as I'd say 20 cents holds on this thing, okay, it looks good. Okay, I'm going to be less conservative and set it, I don't know, right there, probably 19. Okay, that's my true stop. If it breaks that, yeah, we're wrong on the trade. But this thing looks like it just wants to do the rippity-dippity. All-time highs is up there at 450. So, I mean, you got a lot of meat on that bone, too. Okay, a lot of meat on that bone. That's 18x back to the top if it goes back to $4. Or, I'm sorry, 1,800%. So you put in 1,000 here, you'd make 18,000 back to the top if it ever reached there. Okay, so again, if it goes to 65, you're still going to make $4,000. I can never tell you where it's going to hit, but what I can tell you is where we're going to get near the top of the wave. Okay, and that's what we're trying to do. Okay, we're not trying to hit home runs and grand slams. Okay, singles and doubles, folks. Singles and doubles. Fundamentals win in the end. Fundamentals win in the end. If you're swinging from your ass every single time you step up to the plate, you're going to strike out more often than not. And that is not how you become a successful trader. You got to get on base. Okay, that's it. And you got to continue to compound. So, number 2, clay. Okay, Ray's still number 1. HNT, I'm taking profits up here. I want a pullback. Once this thing hits the floor, I'm going to buy it because this is a massive flag here. Massive flag. Okay, I want the chart to get wrecked. Okay, that's what I want. And it's too overextended for me. I'm kicking myself because I bought this one in the last bear market. I think at about $1. And it's sitting at $8.60 right now. I got flushed out. I bought this one. I bought a pretty good amount. I think like $3,000 worth or something, like $1.50. And the next day after I buy the thing, it gets delisted by Binance. The next day, not even 24 hours later, Binance announces that they delisted it, and it dropped like 50%. And I just got so discouraged. Right, I was down here in despair, just like, oh, sucking my thumb type of thing. Oh my gosh, that hurts so bad. You know what I'm saying? I ended up selling it like an idiot. Okay, I broke my own rule. But again, you learn from that kind of stuff. Again, most of the time the news is just trying to make you do the opposite of what they want you to do. Okay, they wanted me to sell down here so they could buy it. Okay, they wanted to buy my shares down here. Okay, why did they want to do that? Because in order for them to buy, there needs to be sellers. So the majority of retail will you know what I'm saying? They will do that. They will do what I did because they're so discouraged and they don't understand that it's just an opportunity to get all the weak hands to sell back their shares to the owners or whoever knows what's going on. And then what happened? Consolidate, rip. Okay, so HNT, that's not going up there at the top. That's just I'm profit taking on HNT. That run was insane. I mean, this is I just don't even want to do the math. 860%. Okay, that's wild. Here's MSOS. I believe this is our cannabis ETF. It's not looking bad here. Okay, I wouldn't touch it yet. I'd use a stop loss around 760. That'd be my target to buy. Maybe even looking to buy around $8. Okay, it came down there and hit about 821 and got sucked right back up. So that means there's buyers stepping in at those prices. I like the fact that it's breaking over the 50 here. This is an interesting play here. MSOS. I want to see the market cap here. How's everybody doing? They're not even going to tell us. Yeah, buddy. Okay. So I'd have to look that one up on Robinhood, but that's an interesting breakout there. And right there, $8 is probably the buy. Okay, you're getting it at $9.62 right now. That's not a bad place. I'd want to buy when the stochastic's closer down here. Okay, we had this little run up here. Now they're just consolidated. So this is a similar bull flag like I talked about at the beginning. Okay, there's the run up. So as long as $8 holds, we're going to probably consolidate a little bit. And consolidation ain't bad, folks. Consolidation is not bad here. If you look at this, okay, consolidation. Okay, smart money's buying in the consolidation phases. They're not buying during this time. They're buying the consolidation up in this area, right? Consolidation. So $8 is the level on that. I'm waiting on the green dot on that one. INJ we covered. Massive bull flag. $28 is the level on INJ. Solana looks like it wants to rip. I'd rather play Ray as a Solana token than INJ up here, though. I think Ray has a lot more meat on that bone, if you know what I'm saying. Hood, Robinhood, continuing to run here. So this one's getting into profit-taking territory as well. I would be considering taking profits probably this week. Okay, I mean, this thing's doing the rippity-dippity. We called the signal out. Okay, where were we buying on this one? We were buying on the doji right there. Bang, that was the entry. Okay, stop loss was 1040. Things at 15 now. That's a 50% move in the stock market. That's cute. That's what I'll say about that. It's cute. Okay, it's not nothing like crypto like we've seen on PNG. Okay, the lower the market cap, the better. That's why I always want to know the market cap of stuff, right? Because Robinhood right now, Robinhood is a $12 billion market cap. So if I want to make 100% on this trade, it has to go to a $24 billion market cap, right? The amount of money in the market cap, or the value of the stock, meaning the amount of coins toward how much people are holding right now, those two multiplied equal that. Okay, so if you want to make 100%, this thing has to go to a $24 billion market cap, which means 12 billion extra dollars is going to need to be added into the market cap. So someone with $12 billion has to come buy this. They might buy it over a period of time. They might buy it in one day. I don't know. Okay, it's all about the deals they're working in the back ends as a business, right? So that's a 100% trade. Whereas something like Ray, which was a what? $255 million contract market cap, right? So if this went to a $2.5 billion market cap, that would be a 10x. This thing only has to go to 500 million to double. Okay, 500 million to double, which is a whole lot less than 12 billion. I'll tell you that. Okay, so that's why the altcoins move a lot more than something like Robinhood. That's why you only see like a 50% move here, right? Because the stock market is the market cap of the stock market is like tens of trillions of dollars, whereas crypto, it's only $1 trillion. Okay, it's 10x less than what this is. That's why you see the massive moves. Okay, Robinhood, that's a good move, but it's only 40%. I love the pattern, but it's only 40%. I think we'll probably find a top at around 16 on Robinhood. That'd be the level I'm playing. I think that's going to hit the 100 there probably in the next 2 weeks. I think we top out at 16, but this one looks like it wants to continue a little bit. Probably look, if we have a big green day next week, a big massive 10% day or something on Hood, I'd probably look to take profits. And then what will we do? We'll wait till it pulls back into the 50, right? We'll wait till it pulls back into that for another trade. Okay, because what did we move up? 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. Okay, we went up, I don't know, 7 in a row right there, but normally it's 3 to 4 bars, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, take profit, and then you don't want to hold during this period. If you're a seller, right? You want to get out. You want to go find the next trade. Okay, so boom, 50% trade, great. Take profit. Okay, now let's wait. Let's go buy something again. That's right on the 50 week. Okay, sitting on the 50 week right there. We're getting it at a fair price, at the mean of the price, right? The average price, and then boom, we're playing the bounces. Okay, here's AVE. This is another great example. Okay, I'm actually moving AVE up. I'm going to probably put, man, see, the reason I like Ray is because it's such a low market cap coin, meaning this is one of those ones that could be like PNG and just go freaking 100, 200% in a day. You know what I'm saying? Because of the market cap. So, but with a low market cap, that also means more risk. Okay, because right now this thing's sitting at $1. And if it broke our stop loss, we would lose 30% on the trade. So that's why we got to be smart about the amount that we put in. Okay, meaning if I put in $1,000 right now on Ray, and I'm risking 30%, I'm in my mind, I'm thinking I'm risking $300 right here. Can I afford to lose $300? Okay, and if the answer is yes, then I'd take the trade, because I'm also not measuring my downside, I'm measuring my upside. So I'm risking 30% to make 16x on my investment. So if my $1,000 stays in and we hold this support level, right? We hold the support level, and my $1,000 would then be worth $16,000 if we went back to all-time highs, which was back here at the top of the last bull market. Okay, that was at 16, this coin. So technical analysis, folks. Timing your entries. timing your entries and understanding your risk to the downside. That's what is the most important thing. So top 3 so far for me are Ray, Ave, and Clay. Okay, I really like those. And I know I'm going to like this one too. This is Dot. Okay, I've been actually looking at this one for a minute too. And we were buying again off that doji there on the weekly. Okay, beautiful pullback into the 50 there. Had the pullback, had the opportunity to buy it at 6 actually. What happened? Bull hammer. Okay, buyers. Nope, we're not going down anymore. Okay, sucked it right back up. There's a doji, there's a doji, there's a rip. Okay, and you got the green dot last week on this thing. Okay, you can move your stop loss up now on a trade to about 7. That one's looking really good too. I'm going to probably put that one. God, these 3 are about the same. Like you could just spread the same amount over these 3 names right here and just play the play here. I mean, we're playing the dots here, folks. Okay, playing the dot. Okay, no dot on this one yet, but we're kind of anticipating on Ray here, right? If we can buy this thing around 80 cents, that'd be golden. Okay, because that's right there where the 50 is. Okay, but it's up 10% today. It's up pretty big, and that's a nice looking candle. So if we get pullbacks here in the next, and we're still above the 200 here too, so we're still in this little downtrend here, right? But look at the volume. Okay, the volume is what we're paying attention to. That's a bigger bar. That's the biggest bar we've gotten since back here in January. That was about a month ago. Okay, that big bar right there. They flushed that was a fake out. That was a pump fake. Okay, but now we're getting closer to the 200 week here. Okay, so if you guys think about it, that dark blue line. Okay, so the 50 week, think about this. There's 52 weeks in a year. So that's the blue line, right? That's the 50 week average. If you go to the daily, the dark blue line is the 200 day average. So that's almost similar to that's about half a year. It's about half a year. So that's like 6 months, right? That's the 6-month average right there. Okay, so we're playing the 6-month average on the daily, and we're playing the 50 week on the weekly. Okay, you can kind of use those in comparison if you want to, of course. And here's PNG again. We just cashed out on this, folks. I mean, the signal was called out in the group. I said this coin has the highest probability of doing 100x. Okay, and I mean, you guys didn't move this, did you? Yeah, I mean, if we got like a secret whale in the group now that's just gonna like buy these signals, I'm not gonna complain. But I think that's highly illegal. So I'm gonna have to talk to a lawyer or something if that's the case. Because again, none of this is financial advice, folks. This is all for entertainment and education purposes only. Read the disclaimer over here. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a security broker of any type or investment advisor. Okay, it's right there. It's down in the description of this video as well. Okay, folks, we're just using technical analysis. I did not invent this stuff. It's AI is what it is. It's a software. Okay, these are not my signals. It's not me calling it out. It's the software. Okay, and again, you guys can get access to everything that I use right over here. It'll load right into your chart, and you could use the same exact thing. You don't even need the alerts. Okay, you could just use it yourself. You never have to hear my voice again. Okay? And I hope that's the case with a lot of you guys, because I might not be here forever. Okay, and you guys can capitalize on this if you know and understand how to use it, and you got the right tools to do it. That is my goal, is to provide that education, because the truth is, folks, we're getting screwed. We're getting screwed. So we got to find ways to work the system in our benefit. I mean, that's it. And this isn't so we can drive Lambos and you know, this is so we can provide for our families, folks. I mean, that's where your mindset should be at. Okay, we have an opportunity to outperform the market. Okay, not a lot of people can do that because most people just go to Edward Jones or Morgan Stanley and they give them all their money. They just say, here you go. And they pay them 5%. 5% on their money. Inflation's at 9%, folks. They're giving them all their money so they can lose 4% a year on their money when they could be investing it. And all it takes is a little education, a little understanding, and a lot of discipline to make this work. Okay? The discipline to follow the rules. If you guys don't have trading rules, you need trading rules. Okay? You could start with mine. If you want to use this as a basis, come up with 5 to 6 rules that you are saying, I am doing this no matter what. You have to check all of these boxes before you buy or sell anything. Okay? And if you can't do that, you probably shouldn't be a trader, because the truth is 90% of us fail. 90%. That is not a small number. It takes a mindset. It takes discipline. It takes consistency. And it takes not being greedy. It takes not doing it for yourself. It takes having a why behind this stuff, folks. If you can agree with that, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the video. I appreciate all you guys. And I'm not sitting here trying to preach at you either. I just want to do good. I want to serve, folks. That's what I'm here for. And we're going to be getting to those chart requests. If you guys missed the chart requests this week, you guys could drop them over here. So I'm going to answer all these after we get through our list. And I'll cover these on Wednesday when we look at our altcoin watch list over there. So this one's POLS. This is Polka Starter. So this is actually a polka dot play. I actually might play this one. I'm going to put this one up here with Ray. That's another small market cap coin. You got a green dot showing this week. I mean, this is another one that could just absolutely do the rippity-dippity. Whew. I'm taking POLS over Ray because it has the green dot here. That's top buy of the week, 77 cents. If I make a trade, I'll let you guys know. But that's at the top of my list this week. So top 5 right now. Okay, these are the true looking to buys right now. Everything else just kind of not in a place where I want to. My risk to reward is too high. For example, STX here, risk to reward is too high on a trade. Okay, you can set your stop loss at 9 here, but you can see the daily's pulling back a little bit, but you can see the stochastic's getting close on the daily too. So this thing could potentially pull back here to about 1.9, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it just keeps ripping. If you want to, I'm a holder. I'm a holder of this name because this looks like it wants to go parabolic. We're not quite on that 100 yet, but we're getting close. So again, this is a lagging indicator though. So this is actually going to be at a higher spot come what is tomorrow? The 25th, which is Sunday. Right? So that's going to be higher tomorrow when it closes. So keep that in mind. It probably looks like a good place to take some off. I mean, I ain't going to lie. Okay, because if that run continues, I mean, that's not a small drop down to, what is that, 190? Okay, that's 23%. So, I mean, we're pretty far off. I'd be looking to take profits this week on STX. I changed my stance. That's a good profit taking candle. We were up for 1, 2, 3 weeks in a row. If it pulls back into $1 though, I'm with it. I'm with it, but I'm taking some off the table this week, looking for more opportunities. I think there's some better opportunities, some less risky opportunities up here. Okay, Solana is the stochastic's getting pretty close here. This thing ain't moving. Okay, I mean this is just strong here, folks. I mean this could literally have a blow off top here. I mean this could, if that thing breaks out over 125, 130. Okay, 130 is the resistance. So the resistance level is where we top out, right? Okay, 127 would be that case, and that's where we topped right there on Solana. And so again, what is this? What are we looking at here, folks? We're looking at a bull flag. Here's the pole. Here's the flag. Okay, a breakout of 127 is going to send it. Okay, because that's where all the orders are sitting. The big guys will buy like at 128, and then when it hits 128, boom, that's when it just does the rippity-dippity. So you could actually set limit orders above these levels. So I put a limit order on this at 128, and then I think you see one of these big old candles, kind of like you saw on PNG. PNG's back down to 24 cents. I sold it at 41. That's just incredible, dude. All glory to God, man. That was just a massive move there. I still can't believe that happened. That was incredible. XRP. But Solana is a hold here. I mean, I'd like to buy it closer to 78. So if it could bounce around for a little longer, but a breakout of 127 on that again is going to be nutty. XRP is another one I like this week. Really like this one. I'm going to put that one, maybe I'm going to put DOT above that. What's Clay doing? I don't know. I'll put XRP at number 6. Here's 19 cents. Oh, that's Clay. I'm sorry. XRP's bouncing off the what is that? The 4-year average. Okay, the dark blue line down here, that's the 4-year average. Again, you guys can get these EMAs loaded into your trading view easily. And when you do that, make sure you hit the save button. Make sure you hit save up here, and then that will automatically save to your chart. So you guys can look at exactly what I'm looking at on my chart right now by just hitting save, and then it will always be here. Then you can, you know what I'm saying, switch your layouts right here if you have different kinds of layouts. But again, you can download this right to your TradingView account. So you'll get the EMA lines, and you'll see these bounces. Those are the average prices, right? And boom, XRP is getting one off the 4-year average right there at 54 cents. Okay, all the way up to, what is that, $1? That's a 100% move. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. Getting the signal this week. It looks good. Solana we covered. Wow, this is another one. CRO's looking real good here too. I'll put CRO. Man, I used to have a lot of faith in this one. I kind of lost it a little bit, but this is the one that I bought at like 4 cents or something like that. I think I bought it at 8 cents. Correction, 8 cents. And it went all the way up to $1, and I staked it. So be very careful when you stake, folks. If you're looking for that 4% or whatever, don't let that blind you. They're trying to scam you or something, because this thing literally ripped up to the sky. So I put like $4,000 in here. It went to 40,000, and then I couldn't sell it because it was staked, because I wanted the 2% APY or whatever the hell they were paying. And then it pulled back, and then I didn't want to sell it at 40, and then it just dumped on me. They dumped it on me. But you guys remember back here, everyone was buying it at $1. Everyone was excited. So we're coming out of the bear market, though. So I need to get some faith back in CRO, because this looks really bullish. Okay, 7 cents is your stop loss. We got a green dot. Stochastics pointing straight up. Okay, and 7 is the level. Okay, and again, back to $1 is how much? I mean, you bought it what I bought it at over here. You're buying it what I bought it in 2021 at this point. And all the way back to the top is 900%. So put in 1,000 here. If it goes back to $1, that's, how much is that? That's $9,000. That's 9x. Okay? You only have to do that a couple times, folks. You only have to catch one of these waves to really change your life. And we're getting it right here. Everyone who was buying crypto at the Thanksgiving table that year, okay, bada bing, bada boom. They all got murdered. And they never want to think about crypto again, because they watched their accounts go from 100 to 0. And then what happened? Okay, now here comes the break. So the wave is starting again, just like it started over here. Here was our wave last time. Wave, rip. Wave, rip. That's what I'm playing here. And as long as the blue line holds, right? As long as 7, you know what? Let's not be 7 cents, folks. 7 cents is your stop loss. So you're risking about 20% on a trade right here. That's nothing. That's nothing. Just be mindful about how much you put in. Again, use the rule, right? If your risk to the downside is 20%, don't put all your money in one bag. Okay? Don't put all your money in one spot. Okay? Because if you do that and you lose 20%, you're going to be really discouraged. But if you spread it out over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 positions, if one of them goes down and 9 of them go up, okay, it doesn't matter, right? It does not matter what the one did that lost, because everything else was up. Those other ones will carry your portfolio. That's why it's so important to diversify. So I'm really bullish on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these names this week. And there's probably going to be some more down here too. Here's AVAX. So AVAX is putting in a bull flag too. It got a little pullback. Okay, 33.20 is the level we're playing. To me, we're too far off the 50. Okay, I want to buy stuff near the 50. All these names are sitting right near their 50s. Okay, this one's like 40% off of its 50. Okay, so my risk is way higher, right? 36% to the downside. Okay, that's my level. If it comes back down to 23, I'll buy it. But until then, okay, we're right on the 50 right now on this too. So AVAX is interesting. Again, it's just too expensive. So if I'm buying it 36% higher than the average, that's like going to the store and buying your milk at a 36% premium, or going to the gas station and buying your gas 36% higher. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that with my investments either, folks. Okay, so treat it the same. Here's Dogecoin. Dodge is going on the list, folks. That's looking good. Okay, Dodge is going on the list. Okay, what do we have? A big breakout, consolidation. Okay, I gotta take this out of here. I'll fix this later. Look at that. Okay. Breakout over it, pull back into the mean, breakout over it, pull back into the mean. Okay, get ready for an Elon tweet, folks, because this thing's coming. Okay, you got a green dot this week, and Elon's looking at the same thing. Okay, guarantee it. If not him, one of his minions. Okay, that's a green dot. That's a reversal signal. So our stop loss on this is going to be right there at 7. So 7 looks good. Dodge looks real good here too. Okay, I'm going to put Dodge probably up there with AVE, just because of the fundamental backing that it has from Mr. Elon. I got Dogecoin on here twice. ICP. Okay, I don't know what this thing's going to do. Okay, it's sitting right on its 9 right now. Again, the stochastic's a little too far off for me. Yes, it could continue to blast off here. Okay, I'd be playing the daily. Okay, probably look to enter on these if we come back down here on the daily. If we can come down to 8, I've been calling for $8 for the longest time on ICP. If it happens, I'll eat it up. But right now it's a fallen knife on the daily. Yes, the stochastic is close, but let's watch this one for a daily green. Okay, daily green is where we enter on ICP if we want to own that one. Here's DKNG. This is a stock sports gambling. Nothing that I actually support. And what do we got here? 39 is your stop. Okay, I'm at profit taking territory on this. This thing's pretty extended. I'm not saying it can't keep going, but if you hold it, I'd use a stop loss at about $39 right now. So make sure that doji candle holds. Okay, I'd be a holder of it, actually. I'd be a holder with a stop loss at 39. If 39 breaks, I'd sell it. Matic pushing up as well. Okay, breaking out here. 12% move on the week, not bad. So what you can do is continue to move your stop loss up to the bottom of the weekly candles, and that's your risk. So you're risking about 8% this week, okay, with a stop loss at 85. Here's Ada Cardano. Again, moving the stop loss up. Let's go to that candle right there. 50. We'll probably put it right here at 54. Okay, and again, this one also looks good. So Ada is going up on the list there. Bang. I'm hating on XRP right now. I like Clay. It's hard to organize them, folks. It's really hard. Like, the best way to play it would be to buy all of them. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different plays here. And then just playing the fundamentals, right? I got 4 names, so I am looking to add some stuff this week. And again, I'll let you guys know what I'm adding and where I'm adding at from here on out, so you guys know. ICP, I don't know. DKNG, we covered Matic. Here's Snapchat. Snap is one I was interested in. So the stochastic is back on the floor. Okay, they got crushed on their earnings. They were putting in a bull flag, and what happened? Boom, they wrecked them. They absolutely wrecked them. Okay, I'm a buyer of Snapchat here, dude. I mean, without the dot or anything, like, I'm buying. Okay, I'm buying on the next green candle. I mean, I think this one's gonna do the rippity dippity. Okay, because they're so fundamentally strong. Okay, someone's gonna buy them out or something. This is a sucker's dip right here, in my opinion. Okay, this thing was at $80 back in the day. It's one of the top social media companies in the game. So this week, I want to keep an eye on Snapchat for a stock. That's actually going to be the only stock in our watch list so far. So Snap's at the bottom there. I'm looking for a doji this week. If we get a doji on Snap this week, I'm eating it up. Okay, we're in on Snapchat on a doji. Okay, because the stochastic's at 0. This is not a small dip. That was from 16, 17 down to 10. That's 60%, damn near. Okay, that's a big dip. And they did it in 3 weeks. I'd rather have it happen quick than over time like this, right? Because this is just like a 60% dip too, but they did it in 3 months rather than 3 weeks. They just got it out of the way. Because there was probably a lot of people going long here, and then they just got crushed. They got crushed, but people were buying over here, right? They were buying at 8. That's 100%, 200% move. Off of that green dot, boom, rip. Okay, that's 100, 200, 3%. Yeah, that's about 150%. And now it pulled back 60%. Wonderful. So if you were happy to buy it up here, you should be happy to buy it right here at 10, right? And yeah, we're below the 50, but where's the stochastic? Again, in my opinion, this is a sucker's dip. A sucker's dip. And I didn't listen to the call, so I didn't hear what they said, but technically what I'm looking at is a sucker's dip here. They're flushing out the weak hands quickly, and they did it fast. Okay, someone's going to come in and buy the damn thing. Here's Lyft taking off here. Okay, this looks similar to what PNG did. Just up, down, rip. Okay, up, down, rip. Same exact pattern. Right off of the 50. Consolidating right on the 50. Okay, what was Lyft doing? Consolidating right on the 50. We want to buy at the mean, if possible. If we get it 5, 10% higher, that's okay. Okay, as long as we know and can calculate our risk. So, is the stochastic up here at 100 yet? Not yet, but it's probably getting close. So the resistance on this thing is going to be right there at, I'm going to say 1950. That's the level. So if we break that, we'll probably go up to 27 or 30 on Lyft. Okay, very bullish. I'd be playing the daily. Okay, play the next green dot on the daily. That's what I'd be doing, or the next doji candle. If you can get it near 13 or 14, that'd be great. But Again, that's a massive breakout there. So this trend looks like it's just getting started to the upside. That's the same thing we can do on PNG here too. We're not trading the weekly now. We're trading the daily. Where's the daily? Okay, the daily's way up there. So if we wanted to re-enter on this, we'd be paying attention to this. Okay, the next green dot. Because the next one that's coming on PNG is going to be red. So can it go up to $1? Yes. But again, as I mentioned before, we're looking to hit singles and doubles. In my opinion, a 337% is a grand slam. Okay, a $30,000, $40,000 trade is a grand slam. Okay, anything else after that is just greed. Okay, that's all it is. Okay, that's a massive move there. 337% is not a small move. Lyft did the same thing. Lyft went from 11. I mean, that's not 337% because of the market cap, like I talked about at the beginning, but that's still a 100% move for a stock. That is big. Okay, that is really big. And the stop loss on this one's going to be at the bottom of this week's candle at 14. So like I said earlier, that's about where I'd be looking to buy, between 13.50 and 14. Okay, right off the 50 on the daily now. Okay, the 50-day moving average is where I'm looking to buy now. Okay, 14 or the 200-day, either one of those. From 14 down to 12, that's my buy box on Lyft. Okay, if you made some money on that, that was a 80-90% trade. That was beautiful. Here's Jasmy. Jasmy's pulled back a little bit after it did the Ripski. Okay, also another one that just freaking ripped after one of our signals. Guys, if you're over here, if you're a member, you actually get access to all the green dots that pop up. We call them all out over here. We got Square last week. There was the PNG alert. There was VVS. Okay, they're all getting called out over here. So if you're not a member, again, you can sign up in the club membership tab. All the proceeds support the channel. If this channel gets big enough, we're going to be doing some massive giveaways. And actually, let's just do a giveaway this week. I'm going to do a giveaway over here in the Discord after this video. So you guys, if you made it till the end, go over here and enter. And I'm going to start that here. I want to get through the charts first, though. SoFi. We'll give away, let's do $100 worth of Bitcoin. $100 worth of Bitcoin or any coin that you desire. Okay, all you got to do is enter over there in the Discord. Just hit I'm going to create a channel. I'll show you guys at the end. So stick around if you guys want to enter in on that. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Where were we? I think we were at Jasmy. So Jasmy, the weekly, I mean, that's obviously a massive breakout over the 50. Like, that's just a ridiculous breakout. So again, we could be playing pullbacks here, but I think this thing's going to ride on its, I think it's going to ride on its 9-day moving average here. It could pull back to 7 cents. That's a 50% dip down there. But I think this move is just getting started in the macro time frame. That is a big volume candle right there. Like, that's no joke. That is no freaking joke. And again, we've been in a downtrend since the beginning on this thing. It's been down, 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 down. Okay? Let me fix this real quick. Okay, we've been in a massive downtrend for a very long time. That's a 2-year downtrend. Boom. Here's this is the week right now. This is the week. The week of February 24, 2024 is the week that we broke out over the 50 on Jasmy. Okay, so talk to me in 2 years. Tell me where the price is, because I'm interested in knowing. And it's on our looking to buy list, so we're definitely looking to take positions at the moment based on the daily here. Okay, wanting to buy when the stochastic is down here on the floor. That's going to be our best opportunity, just like it was right over here. Okay, you were buying right here at 0.00004. This thing went up to, that was a 500% move. Okay, last time the stochastic was down here. Okay, that's no joke. So let's do it again. And normally these big moves last a while. So again, we're just here to trade. We want to buy the top and the bottom of the wave. Okay, is it as good of a time to buy it as it was back here when I was telling you guys? Absolutely not. We went up 500%. So now it's super volatile, right? Now it's getting traded a bunch. So this is, you got to trade the shorter time frames now. You missed the boat on that one. But I'm not saying it can't continue here. So SoFi, we still got a stop loss at 718. I just continue to hold. Okay, continue to use that stop loss. We're getting a signal this week as well. So as long as 7 holds, SoFi's still a hold. H-bar breaking out here. Nice breakout. Okay, probably look to take profits on this one in 2 to 4 weeks. 2 to 4 weeks would be a good spot to take profit. I mean, this thing's got a lot of meat on that bone too. I'd imagine it's probably going to go to 2024. I'm not buying it here though, because I mean, this stochastic's going to be over that line next week. Great to whoever's been holding it. I think Rednet Crypto said he's been holding it, but I want to buy down here off this, right? I want to buy that, and then I want to ride this wave out. Okay, and then I want to sell once the stochastic gets up here. So this is going to be like probably right at 80 next week. So I just don't want to buy the risk is off the table. It's about a 21% risk if you play the bottom of that candle. You could always move it up to the halfway point at like 8 cents if you want to. So then it's only 20% if it breaks your support. But again, we want to enter at the perfect time, folks. We're traders. We want to get in perfect doji candle right there at 7. And there's a almost 100% trade right there for you. So 100% typically when we like to take profits. If you pull out a calculator and multiply 500 by 2, 11 times, you will have $1 million. All you need to do is start with 500 and get 1,100% trades in a row. Okay, you might not get them all in a row, but you can sure try. Okay. And technical analysis allows us the ability to time. Okay, people say you can't time the market. I think they're full of shit. They don't know what they're talking about. They haven't studied this game. They haven't put in the work. Okay, they're just giving their money to Edward Jones to collect their 5.5%. They don't know shit about shit. And that's just the truth. Okay, look at these charts, folks. Okay, I would say our strategy, these trading, if you are checking every one of these boxes, we're 80 to 90% right. Okay, all the time. Okay, maybe even higher. I can't go higher than 90. I can't go higher than 90. Okay, because the second I do, something's going to go against me and everything's going to just get crazy, right? But the best time to buy is near the mean when we are up above it. That is, like I told you, if I had one indicator I had to use and I didn't have to use anything else, it would be this light blue line. I want to buy near the mean. I don't care. This is all extra to me. I mean, this is good for knowing when to take profits and stuff, but the most important thing is that we're getting in at a good price, buying when others are fearful, right? This is a 30% dip. Okay, 10 cents down to about 6 is actually a 40% drop. So if you were buying up here, if you bought 1,000 worth up here, you now have 600. Okay? I would have rather bought right here and then made the, you know what I'm saying? Made that amount, because this could have kept going, right? So the whole goal is to just buy the waves. The bottom of the wave, top of the wave. Okay? Buy the bottom, sell the top, folks. It's just, we're managing portfolios. We're managing our own money, not letting someone else do this. Because they got traders, probably not like me, but they got other traders that probably have strategies as well working for them. And they're making 100, 200, 300% gainers. And they're giving people 5.5% back on their money every year. We're getting screwed, folks. We're getting screwed. Okay? Lack of education will kill you. I believe that. Maybe not kill you, but it will hurt you. And they don't teach us this in school, folks. This is something that was completely self-taught. YouTube, you know, just countless hours of watching videos that a lot of the time I didn't want to watch. But in the end, they helped me out tremendously. And you really learn from your mistakes. That's the biggest thing in trading. Like that, I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to quit, guys. I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to quit trading. But something always kept pulling me back to it. And this community is the main reason I kept going. I probably would have quit if it wasn't for the Overkill army, to be honest with you. And that's why I'm just thankful. I'm thankful for the generals, the Spartans, everyone who's supported over the time, even the people who came and left and quit. You know, I'm totally okay with that. Everyone has their own life. Everyone has their own callings, and no hard feelings at all. And if you're still watching and one of those people, I appreciate you. Like, I really do. And let's keep it going. Like I said, I think we're just getting started, folks. I think we're just getting started. Here's Net. Okay, Net's doing a little reversal pattern here as well. This one looks interesting too for a trade here. For a trade on this, I'd probably put the stop at 91 if I was going to buy it here, but the stochastic's pointing down. I don't like that. So I want to buy again closer to the 50. Right now we're buying at a premium of 25%. So not the greatest deal in my opinion. I would have wanted to been buying in this area when we were like 10% off of it, right? We weren't risking as much. And that one had a big move off of earnings. But this is Amazon owned. Okay, it's a fundamental play for me more than anything. I'd love to buy it closer to the 50-day, but this one looks like it wants to continue off the 9. So I got to stop at 94 there. Okay, and the weekly just doesn't look pretty. Okay, this is a continuation trade more than anything. FLR, I don't know what this thing's going to do. This is a new layer 1 blockchain. I think they're going to dump it hard on you guys here pretty soon. I think we're going to get a big move down like that. It might be quick too, but yeah, that's what I'm looking to buy as a pullback because, again, I don't want to buy after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks in a row up. I want to buy before the 6 weeks up, not after, right? That's the goal. Okay, again, catching the waves. When the stochastic gets back down here just like it was right there, boom. Okay, that's the rip. And I got a name coming to my mind right now that I want to look up. It's on our altcoin watch list. It's called Bonk. This is also a Solana ecosystem token. I've just been watching this because it's been interesting, but it still looks bearish to me. Like, I wouldn't touch it here. AI. AI's still in a good place, folks. I seen some people kind of panicking after their earnings. That's okay. Oh, they got earnings this week. Someone said they released their earnings. Someone told me they released their earnings. I don't know who it was, but I swear someone mentioned they released their earnings in the cord last week, but we're still playing the 23 level. Earnings or not, 23 cents is our, or $23 is our level. That's the bottom we hit right there. Bottom we hit right there. Okay, you come over here to the cheat sheet over here. Okay, double bottom is boom, up, down, down. Okay, that's your buy place right there. Again, we got flushed. Okay, big move up. Beat everybody down that panic bought. Okay, little bump up. Nope, not going to happen. Boom. Then we hit a bottom again, and it holds. It doesn't break down. Okay, so if it breaks down, yes, we got to get out of this one. But I think it's a good trade. I think it's a good opportunity to play an AI stock at least. And again, if we're wrong, we're going to know we're wrong if it breaks $23. So your risk on this one's about 10%. Okay, not bad. Not a bad risk. Okay, 14% actually. I'm going to move AI up. I'm going to put that one underneath Snap. It's probably actually my least favorite on the favorites list, or the looking to buy list this week, but 23 is the level we're watching. And again, if that breaks, we are wrong on the trade. This green dot is wrong. And if they have earnings coming up this week, that could be the catalyst. So let's keep an eye on that and call it out when you see it. A-firm coming down here. Okay, stochastics getting closer to the floor. Let's wait till it calms down and stops dropping. Want to buy the first doji candle we see. Doji or bull hammer, at least. FLR we covered. LCX, again, I've been telling you guys to take profits on this for like 3 weeks now. So if you're still holding it, may God have mercy on your soul, because this thing's about to get wrecked. Okay, that was a massive move off the bottom. Let's buy the pullback now into the 50. You're already up, right? You're already up 420%. You should be thanking God, taking profits right now. Okay, and then when it comes back down here, bang, that's where we can enter again. Okay, right now you're buying at a 50-60% premium. So if you're willing to risk a 60% drop to the downside just because you want to hold is ridiculous, especially if you're up 400%. You're only going to be up 200% at that point, or 180% at that point. You're going to be like, oh, God, why did I do that? Right? Because you got greedy. Okay? Wait till she comes back down. Play the wave. Don't fall in love with the names. You can't do that. The companies mean nothing. Okay? They mean something, obviously, but the fundamentals and the backing of it, of course, but the technicals are what matter the most. If you're the one buying up here and selling down here, you're never going to make money in the stock market. You won't. You never will. But if you could time this and actually be disciplined and buy and sell, because it's hard. I'm going to be honest. I didn't want to sell my PNG for a $39,000 gain. Why? Why would I want to do that? Why wouldn't I want to do that? That is greed, folks. It's greed. Okay? I had to. Okay? I had to sell. That was an insane gain, dude. And if we could do that once a year or twice a year and have money to take care of our family and friends, like, why not? Okay? But that is one of the major reasons I have these rules, is because I need to live by them. If I'm going to sit here and preach them to you guys, I got to do the same thing. If PNG goes to $5, I'm not going to be mad. Okay? I'm not going to be mad, because if it really went to 5, it would have a few pullbacks right back into the 50 during that time, but I would not be mad. Like, that was a blessing to get that, right? And to not get greedy. So again, don't fall in love with the names, folks. LCX doesn't mean shit if you're buying it up 27 and selling it at 10. Okay, we want to buy at 10, sell at 27. Okay, buy the bounces off the 50, folks. That is the goal. Here's Filecoin doing the ripski, folks. There was our entry candle right there, the doji. It was actually this one here, that breakout of the doji there. That was a beautiful breakout at 5. I mean, here's a about a 50% move for you. Okay, and this thing still got room to run. Stochastic still pointing straight up. I think we're a little late on this one, but if you want to own it, use a stop at 650 right now. That's about the half of this week's candle. If you go to the daily, I mean, to me, it's overdone. Okay, let's take our profits. Let's move on to the next setup. Our setup was right here. That's where we called it. And I'm not saying this thing can't do the ripski. Again, it could probably come up here to 12 or 22 or whatever. I'd be holding it. I wouldn't be taking profits. I'm sorry, but I don't know if I would be entering up here. Okay, I would want to enter now based on the daily. If we get the pullback, for example, okay, on the stochastic. So the stochastic needs to come back down here if I want to buy it. But the weekly, folks, it's looking good still. Okay, that stochastic is nowhere near 100. This is our sell target up here. Okay, that's our sell target. So I am not a seller of file. I'm just more of a holder than anything because I already entered. I'm not in it, but I already entered. I would have entered on this first green candle. That is my goal. If I don't enter on the first one, I'm going to miss 30% of the bone. Okay, so you got to identify the candlesticks. Okay, there's a lot of great videos on candlesticks. I talk about it over here in the free course that I have. You guys can get on here and actually watch my free course, and I go over all this stuff. Okay, so it's all about learning, and I'm not the only influencer on investing. There's millions of them, folks, and there's lots of good ones too. Okay, I started watching a guy, Ricky Gutierrez. I watched the Trading Fraternity. I've watched Warrior Trading. There's a lot of videos there's all kinds of influencers online, folks. You just type in candlestick pattern and there's going to be millions of videos. Normally the one you want to watch is the one at the top. Okay, one of the top results because those are the best, according to YouTube and the algorithm and stuff like that. But just take time. If you guys really want to learn this stuff, you got to put in the work, right? Anything you want to do in life, you got to dial into. You got to dial in, you got to learn. Education is the key, period. Okay, get a coach, get somebody to help you out with whatever you want to do. Surround yourself with people who are like-minded and have the same interests. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with doing that. Okay, you are the average of the 5 people you hang out with the most. Okay, and that also means a lot for you as well. Okay, you have an influence on those 5 people too. Okay, so you got to be the best version of yourself. You got to stay disciplined, committed, and true to your values if you want to succeed at anything. Okay, that's straight from the good book. Here's PLTR. This one's getting close to 100, so I'd be thinking about taking profits up here, taking a little off. Use a stop loss at 21. Okay, if it breaks 21, sell it. Okay, you could continue to ride it out if you want to continue to play that. Okay, we'll see what happens this week. Okay, it's kind of doing a little dance here, little bull flag, so we'll see how this one breaks. Set a stop loss at 21.50 though. If 21.50 breaks, the trend is going to be probably back down here to 15 or 17 or so. So stop loss on this is 100% 21.56. Just so everybody knows. Okay, here's Coinbase. I'm still bullish on this one. We got to stop at 148. They killed their earnings. Okay, had a massive run up on earnings. Okay, we're getting a little pullback into the 9 here. This one looks great. I'd be a buyer with a stop loss at 184. Okay, again, the stochastic is nowhere near 100. Okay, and I'm actually going to go ahead and move this one up on the list as well. Give me a sec here. I've also been texting my dad about plays as well. He's looking for some stocks right now. So my top 3 stocks are right there: Snapcoin and AI. PLTR again. I'm a profit taker on that one. OPFI. This one looks good too. I don't know what this one is. OpFi. We looked it up last week. What was it? Someone called this out in a chart request. And yeah, things up 3,000% on the year. Not a very big market cap coin. It's 339 million for a stock, I believe. Yeah, it is a stock, and bouncing right there on $3. So this is one of those small market cap plays. They got earnings coming up here, but wow, that was a big move. And I really like the bounce here, and we're getting consolidation as well. So this one's going up there too. This is probably the top stock for me. It is a little bit more risk. I mean, you're risking how much down there to 3? Probably about, well, it's only 15% risk right now. I mean, if you know you're wrong, you know you're wrong. If it breaks, I would call it 290. I put a stop at 290. Okay, right around there. If that breaks, it's the chart's gonna break. But if it doesn't break, okay, back to $12 is a ripper. This one's actually going up. Okay, OPFI is up there, folks, for a stock trade. Wow. That's a setup right there, folks. Like I ain't messing around here. Okay, again, earnings is always a catalyst, but look at the stochastic right now, dude. Okay, that thing's sitting at 10. Okay, if the green dot comes next week, this thing's gonna do the rippity dippity, just like PNG did. Okay, so again, 290 is your stop on that. PLT we went over. Here's MSTR. This is Sailor's Company. Pulling back a little bit this week. I'm seeing a lot of, I mean, the candles are still green, folks. So we're still in an uptrend, but you're seeing some profit taking happening. So I think Bitcoin and stuff's going to probably run for a couple more weeks, but we're going to be due for a pullback probably around the halvening, in my opinion. Okay, around April. And I think it might just run up really hard into that too. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, stochastic is nowhere near 100 yet. So this one looks like it wants to continue. The current stop loss on MSTR is 615. And as long as crypto and stuff keeps going up, this thing probably will follow suit. Monthly chart's getting up there too. So like I said, I think we only got a couple more months of up, right? This was like a 6-month move, right? 6 months up and then just consolidate. Okay. This thing's been going up for 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many more months does it have to go up? Okay. So we'll keep an eye on it this week. But yeah, that one's not going up. So I would say everything from AI 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 names. Those are my top 13 names this week from the look and to buy list. Now let's take a look at some of your guys' chart requests. And I actually didn't load these ones up. These ones were from Wednesday. So I'm going to get rid of those and we'll just hit over here to the Discord. Let me get a drink of water real quick. If you guys got chart requests or anything like that, smash the like. We're going to do a $100 Bitcoin giveaway over here in the Discord. So I'm actually going to create this right now. You got to be a member to participate in this. So I'm going to do a giveaway. Let's do a better emoji than that, huh? What do we got? How about, oh, man. What do we want to do here, boys? Let's do an announcement. Giveaway. I got to remember how to do this now. Giveaway. I did. Oh, shoot. I might have just walked into a furnace of fire here. Giveaway. I swear there was a command. Oh, here we go. Info, listings, create invite, emoji, levels. Huh. Give me a sec here. I apologize, everybody. We're not going to do a giveaway this week. I thought I had the thing installed, but I didn't install it. So go ahead and drop a comment on this video if you're still watching. If we can get this video to 25 likes by Wednesday's video, 25 likes, I'll give away $100 worth of Bitcoin down to somebody in the comment section of this YouTube video. We'll do that, and then I'm going to start doing the giveaways over here on Discord, though. I used to do it. I can't remember how to input it, though, so I got to do some research, and I don't want to do that live with you guys. I want to answer your requests during this time. So I'm going to go ahead and knock these out real quick. We got Sand from Smartass over here. And again, if you guys missed it this week, you can get your requests in for Wednesday's video. I'd be happy to take a look at your charts for you over there. Just drop them in the thread there. So this is Sandbox. I'm using a stop loss at 48. That's the daily support, and you're seeing this week. So the true support's going to be right there at 47. Looks good. It's flashing a green. I'll go ahead and give you the alert on this one. So I have, like I told you guys, I got these alerts all set up for us over here. Okay, so they will all get called out over here in the Discord. You guys will see that happen live here once I put one on Sand. Okay. Sandbox. Let's take AMP out because I just saved that one. Bang. Okay, so that'll get called out here in a second. Once that goes live, because again, that's showing up on the chart this week. So this one looks good. Boom, there it is. So you can see back. Boom, instant access over there to those weekly alerts. So Sandbox looks good for a trade as long as you're using that 47-cent stop loss. It's sitting right on its 50-week right now. So just use that stop loss, and I think you'll be good there, brother, if you want to own that one. Let's take a look at what else we got here. Let's get back to Back to the channel here. UBXS. USD. This one's not on Coinbase. That thing is just moving up. I mean, probably a couple weeks. You're a couple weeks away from being right there at the 100. So keep that in mind. I'd look to sell probably between, 18 and probably 15 and 12. But nice trade if you got in on the doji there. Okay, 5 cents up to 11 is good. Watch for it to run. I can't buy it. PRO. You just keep moving your weekly stop loss up on that. PRO's still holding here. Okay, that's still a green candle. Let's take a look at the daily. We called this one out on Wednesday's video. This is a massive consolidation pattern. So the stop loss is going to be 40 cents on this one. Okay, and this is a very low market cap coin, so very risky. So it says 5 cents right there. I'm going to put it down a notch. I'm going to put it at 40. Okay, 40, as long as 40 cents holds, this is a good trade. Okay, this is a good trade as long as 40 cents holds. I actually really like this. Really like this trade. This is going on this one's going on the looking to buy list. So I'm adding another one into the portfolio here this week for you guys. I'm going to rank this one up here. Probably it's up there with the lower market cap. So these are lower market cap plays, right? These are higher potential, higher risk. And then, all the way down to AI, obviously, just playing the market cap. These typically have more risk, but more risk, more reward. And if you know what you're doing and you're using technical analysis and the strategies we talk about, you're also managing your risk to the downside. 50 cents down to 40 is what? That's a 20%, right? So you got to calculate in your mind, okay, how much am I going to put into this position? Okay, if I put this much in, how much am I going to lose if I'm wrong, right? If 40 cents breaks. And you got to be willing to say yes for the amount you're willing to lose on the trade. This one's on Coinbase. This is another low market cap coin. So good call out here, brother. Good call out there on Skidoo. This is what we do it for, folks. This is how we do it. That's a good play there with a stop at 40. Near USD. This one looks like it wants to do the Ripski here too. I put your stop loss at 310. Okay, you got the green dot this week. This one looks good. Okay, I'll actually go ahead and add this one in as well. Boom. Okay, and near stop loss is going to be 310. STX. Okay, again, that one, it just looks like it wants to keep going. So if this hits 100, that's where I'd look to take profit. So it's probably going to be around 90. So I'd just be at a spot where I'd be thinking about where I want to take profits. I think the next level would probably be around, it's got resistance right there at 3 right now, but the next level I'd say is probably around 450. Okay, and this thing's just blue sky breakout right now. So again, green dot. So I'd be a holder and just continue to move this stop loss up. I mean, you probably want to move it up to, I'd say the bottom of the weekly candle, but I'd probably put it at the midpoint, probably at 230. Okay, and if you come in here to the daily, I mean, I wouldn't do that. I'd put it down here at 177, probably around that area. But again, I'd be looking to take profits. I'd be looking to think about taking profits here on STX. And again, it could go up to $6 if needed, but I want to buy when the stochastic is down here. I got a very specific set of rules that I use. So I would have probably been out of this name right here at 2. I would have missed this continuation, right? I would have missed that. And I'm okay with that because I capitalize on the other ones that actually fit my strategy. But this consolidated right there on the 9. So you said there's another dark blue line on the indicator, right, that has a dark. So this is like the 9-week moving average. This is the last 2.5 month average. So there will be times where we'll consolidate on that rather than coming down here and consolidating on this and get continuation like we did here. So this is a blue sky breakout on STX. I think it's a very strong name. So I'd be a holder, and again, thinking about taking profits if we do the rippity-dippity. Because you're already up off of this, right? If you're playing right there, you're already up 150%. So that was a beautiful trade to whoever capitalized on that. If you go up 100%, you could always sell half and let the rest ride. That's also a great strategy. Okay, you can sell half, take your initial cost out, and let the rest just do whatever it's going to do. Whatever you're comfortable with. Again, it's instinct, folks. You got to listen to your instinct, not your emotions. Okay, what's next? STX was good. CASPA, CASPA, USD, not on Coinbase, but that one looks like it's just continuing as well. So I'd be a holder of this name too. Okay, just holding on to that one. That one looks good. RENDER, RNEP. There it is. It's Coinbase. Okay, nice move there too. So this one's probably got a couple more weeks up as well. Again, nowhere near 100 yet. When we get closer to 100, that's when we can think about taking profits. Okay, but it did cross over the white line. So the white line is the first overbought zone, and this is the major overbought zone up here. So the major overbought zone is typically where we want to sell. Okay, right here is when we think about maybe taking half off or whatever. Start thinking about it, right? But really, the true place to sell is right here on the stochastic RSI. You saw that right here. It continued, right? We're not trying to hit home runs. We're just trying to get this play. We want this little simple play right here, and we want to go on to the next one. Okay, that's as easy as it gets. Again, selling up here is a must if you're following the strategy. And we're not there yet on our NDR. That thing's also breaking out and looks good. AGIX. And that's on the altcoin watch list as well. So we're keeping an eye on that one. Another one also. Again, this is going to move next week, so it'll probably be up here near 90. So again, if we have a big week next week, I'd probably take some off. Okay, but that thing looks good. Hopefully you capitalized on this. Who was this? Tarek? Good call outs there, brother. I'd be thinking about taking profits in the next 1 to 3 weeks. If we have a big, massive day, okay, I mean, you'd be up 200% off of this bottom here. I mean, 25 cents up to 86 is 400%. That's a massive trade. That's a massive move, just like this was. Okay, you don't really want to buy this, right? This is boring. We want to buy right there. Bang. Rip. Beautiful. Riot. Okay, I got to stop at this one at 14. It's kind of getting hit. It's really getting hit here. Looks like, what did they report? They reported and they missed on their revenue, which is not always the greatest thing. We'll see what happens here. Make sure it holds 14, I would say. Okay, 14, or I would actually say 13. That's my bottom level. If that breaks, we're gonna probably continue down there. I don't know. Riot's not my favorite one. It's very volatile, very, very up and down, right? But the dot is still green, and we'll see where this thing opens up on Monday. Make sure it holds $13, though. If it holds 13, cut your losses. Polo. USD. Nope. I don't see that one. Unless it's, but you're talking about this. I don't think you are, though. I don't know about that one. Sorry about that. QNT. QNT setting up here, too. Two nice dojis here. Our stop loss is going to be 99. That looks good. Stop loss at 99. Okay, waiting on the green dot. We got that one on the alerts as well. That one will get called out. SNX. Synthetics. This is one we called out a couple weeks ago as well. That doji candle right off the 50-week. Perfect setup. Okay, this one's just getting started here. So you can move your stop up to $3.40. Okay, this one also looks really good here. Looking for some continuation on SNX. Okay, we got resistance up there at 5. If $5 breaks, this thing's going to do the rippity-dippity. SC. Not on Coinbase. Okay, that one's just taken off. Okay, and the stochastic is actually pretty far down there too. But that's a big move this week. 38% up on the week. Monthly chart looks good. Saya coin. This one's... Wow, look at this. This one was down here at 0.02. This is up almost 10x on the year. That's incredible. Okay, buy and pullbacks on this one. This one looks good. I can't buy it on Coinbase, though, so I can't add it to our list. We got TROX. Is that a crypto or looks like a stock? Yeah, stop loss at 13 on this one. It is above the 50, so 1370. The bottom of that weekly candle is going to be your stop loss if you're holding on to that one. Fetch AI, that's FET USD. Okay, give me a sec here. I got to stand up. Okay, FET looks good. That big move there off the candle as well, or off the dot from last week. Nice move there. Okay, 68 cents is our stop. You could even move that up to about halfway to the weekly candle now if you want to. I would say 80 cents. Okay, daily does look overextended here. Might take some off here, you know. I mean, you're up 100%. Again, you could take 100% off the table and go on to the next one. 100% is a great number to be at. If you can make 100% on a trade, folks, it's take profits. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, we could miss out on 30, 40% more most times, but if you're getting in here and getting out here at 100%, that's a big trade, folks. You only have to do that 11 times starting with $500 to make $1 million. Okay, seriously, if you take out your calculator and type in 500 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 11 times, you'll have over $1 million. Okay, so don't get greedy. If you're up 100%, take half off or sell the whole damn thing. And let's just go find the next one. You know what I'm saying? Or write it out. I mean, you could do either or. Okay, a great place to sell. If you're not selling when the stochastic is up here, you're being greedy. You're being greedy. Okay, that's the meat of the move. Okay, from here to here is the meat of the move. This is like an extra 20 or 30% or whatever, right? Okay, that's whatever. Okay, we can get that somewhere else. Okay, we want to buy the setups, folks. We want to buy the absolute setups. So fetch, again, nowhere near 100 yet. So I'd be a holder. I'd be a holder, but the daily tells me we could potentially come back down to 72, which I don't want to hold through a 30% dip most of the time. So that's your call there. SEI USD. SEI is just moving up too. Move your stop loss up to 81 cents there. You'll be good. BTT. BitTorrent. This one's not on Coinbase either, but that looks good. Okay, I remember buying this one down in this area, of course. Okay, I don't know what happened to this, but they had a massive, like, I think it was like a stock split or something that they do. This looks good, though. Stop loss is that number. I can't even say it, but the bottom of the candle from 2 weeks ago where we got the green dot on. Wow. I'm actually going to call this one out over here. I'm just going to drop this one here. Okay, but that looks very interesting there. Let's see here. SYM. Got a few more to get through, and then we're signing off again. If we can get this video to 25 likes, I will give away $100 worth of Bitcoin to someone in the comment section of this YouTube video on Wednesday's video. Okay, that's when we'll do the giveaway. It has to hit 25 likes by Wednesday. We haven't hit 25 yet. We've been close. If we can do it this week, we'll get her done. Okay, SYM, 36 is the stop. I don't know. I don't know why you guys are trading this and not you know, crypto right now, because crypto is literally about to do the ripski. Flow, this is an interesting one. Haven't looked at this in a while. Okay, and that looks like it's starting its trend up as well. 90 cents is your stop on this green dot. I'm going to go ahead and add this one in. What's the market cap on Flow anyway? Ah, 1.5 billion, not too bad. This thing got wrecked, dude. This thing got absolutely annihilated. But there was your trade right there. Boom, that doji candle was the trade. There's the green dot. This thing looks like it's just getting started too. So I'm putting my stop at, I'm going to call it 89. So yeah, about 90 cents right now. It looks strong though. Look at the monthly. Okay, looks really strong. Just use a stop loss at 90 cents at this level here. Let me go ahead and add this one into. Well, we already missed the green dot. You guys already see the green dot on the chart there. Okay, but that's nice. Now we're looking to buy pullbacks into the 50, but that looks like it could break out there. Okay, Flow's an interesting play there this week. Good call out. ZRX, this is on the altcoin watch list. Okay, we'll be covering this list on Monday, but this looks really good here, brother. You're getting the dot. Okay, you're fine here. Stop loss at 30 cents. You're risking about 20% of the downside from here, but that move looks like it's just getting ready to ramp there. So again, I'd be looking to sell when the stochastic RSI gets back up to the dotted line or crosses this line. You can consider taking profits at that or that, whatever one you want to do. Okay, but that is looking good there. ZRX. ILV. ILV also looks good here too. 89. Good call outs. Okay, who is this? Shout out to my boy Flip. Okay, my boy Flip in the corn. 89's the stop. Okay, and this thing's looking good. Stochastic on the daily's back down here. Okay, I'd be a buyer here at 89 with a stop at 89. Got the green dot last week. I think he gets a continuation on this. Okay, watch for a breakout of that level right there, 125. Okay, boom, 122 is your level. That if we break that, it'll be a blue sky breakout because that was the top here. and that was the top here. So again, just paying attention to the stochastic for the sell signal. Again, preferences you sell either when it crosses this or when it gets up here and taps the dotted line. So the safest route to sell is probably selling the white line, and then over here is like, okay, don't be greedy type of thing, if you know what I'm saying. Whew, man, I don't know how people stream all day, man. I'm freaking exhausted. But then again, I did do an arm workout and boxing workout this morning before I got onto this. So we're out here, man. Spartan Army, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Here's E-Gold. Looking good. E-Gold. Okay, I want to go ahead and drop this one over here in the cord as well for you guys. Interesting setup there on E-Gold. Okay, that one's on our red list. I should probably add that one back to... I mean, that's a nice setup. That's a really nice setup there. Like prime time setup there, dude. You know what I'm saying? Let me set that one up in alerts. E-Gold. What was the other one? The other one was... There was another one. Oh, it was Flow. I want to put that one in alerts because those were from a couple weeks ago, but... Right, we missed them because they weren't on our list. Okay? So what one were we just on there? We were on the E-Gold. E-Gold looks good. I actually like E-Gold for a trade here. I'd be putting that on the looking to buy list, and we'll be keeping an eye on that one. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and just set that alert real quick so we never miss it again there. To be honest, I haven't been setting any red dot alerts, but I will set those as they come. Again, we're not really looking to sell on red dots anymore. We're actually looking to sell on this based on the stochastic RSI. Okay, so the red dots don't mean anything. If the red dot's on the chart and you're holding it, you're too late. Okay, you're too late. So keep that in mind. Oh, this was Flow. Yeah, I wanted to set one on Flow, and then I wanted to set one on E-Gold. E-Gold. Okay, and those are getting both added to our... Hold on. E-Gold. I'm going to take this one off here. I want the Coinbase one. Yeah. Okay, if it's on Coinbase, I could buy it. Because that's the exchange I use. I really feel like that's the safest one. They're a publicly traded company. There's governments involved with them, everything. If they went down, someone would bail them out. I believe that. Okay, they're backed by banks and all kinds of stuff. So that's why I use it. Some people for cold wallets and things like that. But with that, you know, the house could burn down. You lose your flash drive, and then you're screwed. You know, so there's ups and downs to every way you store your crypto. Okay, it's probably a good practice not to put it all in one place, but I truly do feel safe in Coinbase, and you know what I'm saying. If Coinbase goes down, I just wasn't meant to have that stuff. But I think it's the safest one because of the fact that they are a publicly traded exchange on the stock market, the NASDAQ stock market. Okay. Warren Buffett is an investor. Okay, there's millions of investors in it. So, in my opinion, it's safe. And here's Algorand actually giving a signal here as well this week. Bada bing, bada boom there. Nice one. Okay, that one's on the looking to buy list there. 17 cents is our stop loss. This looks real good for a trade here, folks. This one looks real good here. Okay, I'm moving that one up as well. That's going up there as well. So after this, I'll let you guys know what I end up buying this week because I do have some capital from that PNG trade that I could put into something. Algorand looks like one of those names. That's definitely a potential here with the green dot. I'd be playing continuation there. Adams gave you the dot last week. Stop loss is going to be the bottom of this week's candle at 968. And looks good there. Daily chart looking real good. Nice reversal candle on the daily. Okay. Stochastics on the floor on the daily as well. Weekly chart's got a green dot. Stochastic is below, right below the white line. Okay, so this one's probably got to move in at the next couple of weeks. Adam looks good. I'm going to actually add that one to the watch list too. Why not? Right? Why not? And the last one of the day is Faye. Really? Okay, not on Coinbase. My nickname used to be Faye actually in college. My last name is spelled Phalen, and PHA is what they call me. Faye. PHA. That's the ticker. I love it. I love it. But this one, 10 cents is the stop loss. I don't know. We're below the 50. I think there's some better names. So top names for me are from POLS down to AI. I'm actually going to share this with you guys here. I update this after every video for you guys over here in the cord. So this is our Overkill watch list. February 24. Okay, boom. Okay, so you guys can go click that link, and actually it will pull up every name that we just went over. Okay, portfolio, and then the order of everything that I just put everything in. So you guys can take a look at these charts for yourself over there. Again, you can download the indicator and everything that I use all over in the Discord. All the resources we use today are over here. You guys can get free access. If you want to pay for the membership, it's $7 a month. It supports the channel. It helps me put more time into what I'm doing, because this is what I love to do. I love to teach this stuff, and I love to talk about this stuff, and I love hanging out with other people who understand and know this stuff. And that's you guys here in the Overkill community. So God bless y'all. I hope you have a great weekend. And we'll pick back up in next week's video, going over the altcoin watch list on Wednesday. If you guys need me, I'll be over here in the Discord. God bless you. Peace.